Hello everybody, this is Brett Darian, and today we're going to be taking a look at a game called Room Zoom: Race for Impact for the original Xbox. This game came out on PC as well. I'm not sure if it came out on PS2 or not, but this is from 2004. And this is a racing game. It's kind of like Revolt and maybe a little bit like Micro Machines. You're just a little toy car and you're racing around in a room in a house, and you got different tracks to choose from. You got 16 different vehicles, each with their own driving style. You had single, multiplayer, and online modes, and you also got bonus soccer and domination game modes. And there are also power-ups, 5 of them: lightning, fire, ice, nitro, and shield. So, this game seems like it can be fun, and it has the ingredients of a fun game, but I do have a couple of issues with it, and we'll go into that as we get into the gameplay. But for now, though, we will press start to begin. So here's my profile, and you can have multiple profiles. So this is mine, and you got a few different game modes. You got single race, and you got championship, which is how you unlock tracks and other vehicles, and you have your multiplayer, your local multiplayer, and Xbox Live, which is not working, of course, but it did have online multiplayer as well as voice support, but no system link, unfortunately. And these are your options: just volume levels and vibration, and you can view the credits. So we'll just do a single race, and there are 12 tracks in total. There are 8 of them I've unlocked so far. The final 4 I have not. There's actually 3 championships, and each of them have 4 tracks. So when you finish the one championship, which is like a Grand Prix race, you got to get the most points in the 4 tracks in each championship. And when you get first place, you do unlock the other championship, which has the next 4 tracks. But for now, though, we'll just do the first track. We'll do Soap Sud Sprint. And you can choose number of laps. You can do up to 7 laps, or a minimum of 1 lap. We'll just do 3 laps, because that's the standard usually. And these are the standard cars you have at the beginning of the game. I usually stick with the Road Chief 4000, because it has the most weight, so it stays on the track a little better. And your AI racers, even on the easy setting here, can be a little aggressive. They'll use power-ups on you, they'll bump into you, try to run you off the track. So it can be a little frustrating, so just be aware of that. But some of you might like a challenge. Alright, so you press the A button to accelerate, not the right trigger. And the left trigger is how you use your power-ups. So this is the fire power-up, and you can see I have a target in front of me, and I can use that. And the fire power-up is kind of overpowered, because if you get hit with it, it can send you flying all the way across the map, or it can send you flying into the air, and it can really make you lose control and really mess you up. So I really do not like the fire power. I think it's a bit too overkill. And I don't know what just happened there, but yeah. And this is the lightning power-up. You can target certain things on the track, and that can create other hazards on the track. Some things may fall, or it may just, do something else. I'm not sure. And you can also press the B button at any time to reset back onto the track. There are all multiple paths you can take, but I think these arrows here, they tell you the path where you should go. Oh. But the tracks, they do look cool. There's a lot of things going on in some of them. And just because you're so tiny, everything else looks so big. And that's the shield power-up. You don't use the shield power-up. It just... the shield power-up is just used automatically if you get hit. Whoa. Okay. Alright. I still got... Oh, I got third. Okay. Alright. Well, that's not bad. Alright. We'll change tracks here. We will go to... let's try Sleepy Skid Marks. The music in this game isn't... It's not very good. It's just kind of quietly playing in the background. I mean, some of you might like it, and that's fine, but I'm not really too fond of it. You know, it's just kind of there. Yet. I mean, it's better than nothing playing, so... And also, you can't use any power-ups if you don't have a target. So if you don't have a target in front of you, you cannot use your projectiles or anything. So the game does restrict you to only using a power-up if there is someone in front of you. And someone just used the ice power-up on me. Oh. Oh. Wow, okay. Alright. Fifth. Okay, we'll go another track here. We'll go to Championship 2. This is the second group of tracks. We'll go to Photo Fantasy. This is a nice track. I like it. So like I said, I do want to like this game. It's just that sometimes the races, they're a little chaotic, and it can be a little frustrating to win. And sometimes the fun factor is also just not there. Like it can be fun to use some of the power-ups, but it's definitely not fun getting hit with them. Especially if you're up front, and then you just get slammed way in the back. Oh. So like when I first started playing this game, I didn't know anything about the tracks, obviously, so I was doing really bad. But the more I played it, I did get a little better. So I definitely recommend starting on the easy mode, just for practice. And as you memorize the tracks and get used to the controls and the power-ups, just play a little bit more, and then you might be able to advance to the more difficult settings. Oh. Now that was a pretty mild hit with the firepower up there, but some are a lot more powerful than that. Whoa! Alright, now that was another example. Well, there's another example. Sometimes that happens, and it can really, really set you back. And there was one time I was racing where I just suddenly started driving in reverse. I had no idea what happened. I just suddenly started going backwards. Alright, well that's second. That's not bad at all. Okay, we'll do one more race. And we'll do... And let's do celebrations. So this is obviously in the basement or the cellar. So interesting, some funny name choices here for some of the tracks. Oh. Okay. And some of the tracks are also really dark, but like this one's kind of dark, so it might be a little difficult to see where to go. Oh, alright. Time to reset again. And also, if there's racers right in front of you, you probably won't get any power-ups because they will take them. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's what I mean by the fire power-up being kind of a little too powerful. Because sometimes that happens a lot, and it can be really infuriating. But despite that, I am first, so... But this is also the easy setting. Well, still got fifth. Okay. But yeah, guys, that is Room Zoom Race for Impact. This can be a fun game. The more you play it, the more you like it. The more I've been liking it, the more I play it. But when I first did play it, it was kind of tough. And so there is like a learning curve to this game. But I think once you play it a lot, you memorize the tracks, and you can enjoy this game. This can be a fun game. It's just a little rough around the edges. But anyhow, everyone, that does it for me for right now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.